If there is one area that I wish Wizards would slow a little bit down on, it would be having commander decks with every single product. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. But at the same time, I think that's the one area that they're not really gonna. Because it does seem to me that for the most part, commander decks sell pretty well. And yeah, so if they have to end up clearancing some out, oh well. It's probably a really good business practice. But nonetheless, I wasn't going to get them for Ixalan. And my local shop was like, hey, we're charging this for the four. I'm like, that's it? And they're like, yeah, good deal? I'm like, yeah, give me a set of four. And I went ahead and went with them. Because at that price point, why I was going to say no is because every single one of them is Kindred. I don't play with a lot of Kindred decks in general. It's not something I build very many of. I have a humans deck that I play, but sometimes I hardly even necessarily. It does have human synergies, but that's not the main synergy of it. Um, I have a zombie deck because Will Helt, why the heck not? And then I got the angel deck from Secret Lair, which I did a little bit too. Nothing crazy. That's it. That's the extent of my Kindred decks. Nothing else I have is Kindred. I could do others, I just don't. So every single one of these are Kindred. But I've always kind of been interested in having a Merfolk deck, and I've always been kind of been interested in having a Pirate deck. There's plenty of people out there with Vampire decks, and there's plenty of people out there with Dinosaur decks. Those are great. I'm sure they're fine. These two I'm a little more interested in, to be honest with you. So let's open these up. So I am going to start with the dinosaurs. Seems like these a little less packaging this time, which is not a bad thing. Okay. Still too much packaging, though. There's the box. And the thing. The thing. The life counter. The thing. What's this? Oh, okay. So that's right. You get the bonus pack. You know, I still kind of look back. The Commander Masters bonus packs were like money. I mean, those are expensive decks, so it's almost like, yeah, good. They better have been. But they were weirdly money. Okay, so let's open up this little 2-card. We want to get you hooked collector pack. There's more where that came from. Oh, Kellen in the cool artwork. I'll take that. And Earthshaker Dreadmaw. So you get probably a rare / mythic and an uncommon. All right. So we've got Pantlaza. If I saw correctly, this one actually has quickly become a pretty popular commander out there. In already a field that contains Zakama and just that. Which is fascinating. But I guess pre-con commanders can do that. Okay, so let me not hold a pile of cards here. There we go. So I kind of enjoy that they are doing this discover mechanic, which feels straight up stolen from Hearthstone. In a way, it's kind of, I guess, just a kind of a new cascade, but cascading dinosaurs is terrifying. No wonder. That is terrifying. Weta. Okay, Bellowing Aegisaur, Generous Gift. Let's see, what other potentially spicy reprints? Wow, they put a lot of cards from Ixalan in here. This set in here, I should say. From Lost Caverns. They put a lot of the new cards in here. Farseek. Trying to see if they put anything else kind of spicy from the original Ixalan block. Yeah, is that Rhythm of the Wild with new artwork? Is that? Wait, is that? I feel like that's new artwork. Ilharg. Okay. From the Rubble. Wrathful Raptors. Yeah, I feel like that's a good one. That's a new card. Oh yeah, that is a good one. Jesus Christ. It's terrifying. Dinosaur Egg. A Chroma's Will. Wow. Whoa. These decks weren't that expensive. Huh. That's a heck of a reprint. Temple Altasaur. Awakening Sun's Avatar. You can it would be hilarious if Zatalpa wasn't in this. We put Zatalpa in like everything else under the sun, but now that we made a Dinos deck, we're not putting Zatalpa in there. That would have been hilarious, but it should be in there, and it is. Yeah, Tali, Confluence, Marauding Raptor. Hey, Apex Altasaur. Wow. That feels like a really good reprint. Okay. Wow, I have to admit, like, this deck already, this was well worth the purchase. Even if I don't end up making a Dino deck. I actually want the Altasaur for a different deck. So that's cool. Okay. Topiary Stomper. Ah, Verdant Sun's Avatar. Always a good, beefy card. Wayward Swordtooth. Good reprint. Oh, wait, that was in Commander Masters, wasn't it? Yeah, not as good as a reprint, but still a good card. Xenagos. Yeah. Kind of fit. Zakama. Oh my god. So they do that giant reprint. The card still didn't die. Is it going to die now? Huh. Lightcrafter's Bestiary. Your Clifftop Retreat. Your very traditional pre-con lands. Secluded Courtyard. But hey, you know, if you're gonna give me a Chroma's Will and Apex Altasaur, I'm not so mad about the lands. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That commander seems pretty excellent, actually. Huh. I'm actually. I feel like I have to build dinos. I did not expect that, but I can't build everything. I mean, I could, but there's not enough time to play everything. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. All right, so we got the vampire deck. I don't own an Edgar Markov. I held off. I figured it would be reprinted in Commander Masters. And I'll admit, I have enough Aristocrats decks. I don't really need another one. I already have one that I never play because it's super mean. In Zimone and Dina. I built that one meaner than my Teysa Karlov deck. My Teysa feels fair. Like, I could have went harder, but I felt fair. People might disagree on that. Okay. Choose a side! Okay. So non-foil that time. Restless Prairie. And we got Bartolome del Presidio. So, who is this commander? That is, you know what? I just realized right now I haven't pulled Vito yet out of the main set. Or is Vito in the main set? Yeah, I think that. All I did was see a bunch of previews, and I don't remember what's what. Alright, so it turns your vampires into demons. They're getting serious up there. Carmen, Cruel Sky Marcher. These are going to curl so hard soon. I got to get them double sleeved. Okay. Swords, Blood Artist. Yeah, this is going to be very vampire-y, isn't it? Falconwrath Noble. Flat out Aristocrats. Osworn, Village Right, Seer. Cruel Celebrant. Oh yeah, this is full blast Juka Charismatic Conqueror. That is it's your fun answer to people playing Smothering Tithe. What are you? Yeah, that's kind of good. Okay. All right. Okay, what are you? I don't think that's a new card, is it? No, it's not a new card, but still, that's pretty good. All my stuff won't die. Yours will. A new Maverin, or is that a new Maverin? Welcoming Vampire, decent reprint. Bloodghast with cool new artwork. That's spicy. Blood Tracker, Butcher Malakir, Cordial Vampire. This deck seems like it's pretty ready to go, isn't it? Damn! Drana. Exquisite Blood. Dang. Okay, Wizards. Back to the Serpent's pretty good. Twilight Prophet, not that it needed another reprint already after just being in Commander Masters, but nonetheless it's here and it's an awesome card. Alenda. Jeez, okay. Wizards, wow. You guys kind of went a little ham here, didn't you? I'm not regretting this purchase. Huh. All right. Good to know. Good to know. It did seem to me that they wanted to go into the end of the year here making a bit of a splash. Like, they really, really, really want Lost Caverns of Ixalan to do well. They really want to finish the quarter off right. Speaking of, I wonder how well Doctor Who did. I have absolutely zero. I haven't seen any conversation out there or anything about how well Doctor Who did. That's a good question. Like Warhammer, we could tell from the start it did great. Like, that was obvious. But I haven't seen anybody out there talk about Doctor Who. And I don't think the Commander boxes did all that well. I'm not going to say that, but when I walked in the shop, they were immediately like, hey, we got these Doctor Who boxes. You want them? No, I don't. Oh. I do not want them. Thank you. I'm good. I opened 3. I'm done. Yeah, unless those drop down like $100, I don't want them. And $100, I'll stop and I'll think about it. Okay. Starving Revenant in the awesome artwork in foil. And Bartolome again. Alright, so this is the Admiral brass deck. So she's unsinkable. Huh? So you get the mill, and then return pirates. That's fun. And then if the thing dies, it goes away forever. All right. Don Andres, the Renegade. So now we got vampire pirates, which I guess makes sense for this product. Wouldn't be out on the boat be a problem for them? Anyway. Each creature you control, but don't own. Huh. That's a fascinating theme for this deck, potentially. Okay. Distant Melody. Windfall. Pitiless Plunder in the Precon. Huh. Not bad. Rakdos Charm. Herald's Horn, because, Kindred. The Indomitable. Okay, so I wonder whose ship is the Belligerent. Huh, okay. I'll have to look. Stormfleet Negotiator. Francisco, Foul Marauder. And his partner, okay? So you have sub-commanders hanging out in here. The Grim Captain's Locker, seen that card. Skeleton Crew seems... Wait, does this card seem kind of cool? Yes, yes it is. Gem Cutter Buccaneer, which is already kind of on the pricey side a little bit. Yeah, you get to create treasure tokens for cheap. And treasures are equipment, which, oh, geez. Okay. That can get out of hand. Arm-mounted anchor? Good luck holding on to that. Amphin Mutineer, that's a pirate. Byron Thassa, okay. Corsair Captain. Evacuation. Time Stream Navigator. That's a good reprint. I should have sold some of these during in the hype for the Doctor Who set. But I didn't. So oh yeah, I remember now. They did say that. So new artwork on Black Market Connections. Black Market Connections printed into this precon. Which, of course, fits the theme and is a fantastic reprint. So it does seem in each of these they put at least one really spicy hit. That's fascinating. Blood Money, really good board wipe that's actually been slowly rising in value because people have played with it. And it's like, this card's actually really good. Lethal Scheme, solid removal. Classic Blasphemous Act. Captain Land and Storm. So, is the Belligerent Land and Storm ship then? What's Kari Zev doing here? It's wrong plane. Port Razor. Shared Animosity. And the original Admiral Beckett Brass. Hostage Taker. Prismari Command. Yep. Icon of Ancestry and Vanquisher's Banner. When are they going to reprint Coat of Arms again? It's been a while. You know, I'm actually probably going to be doing a... Which I think I actually have one in the queue from the last time, but here or there. I think I'm going to be doing another mystery box again from the... whatever the Festival of Box Kits. I'm really hoping that there's a... Coat of Arms in there. Gar Reach Sanitary... No, it doesn't flip. Which one are you? Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to put cards in my graveyard. Sulphur Falls. Yeah, very, very traditional. Precon. All right. Fire Tech seems kind of cool. And the last one. We got the Merfolk, which, as somebody who is a Simic monster, you're right up my alley here. I play with a lot of things. I don't just play with Simic, but if people, you know, if you were to ask, hey, what's your favorite thing? It's super easy for me to say it's Simic. It's no hesitation there. But I'll play with a lot of things. The only thing I really, truly ever struggle to play with is mono red. That feels... Ugh. And I'll admit, has never particularly been my favorite. But I love blue, right? So I love Azorius. I like Dimir. I love Simic. It's fine, I guess. You know what is? I don't know if any of you out there that watch my channel watch Maldhound, but he's hilarious. But he's an Izzet player. But whenever I think of Izzet, I'm always thinking of the game like you're just sitting there waiting for your opponent to do stuff so then you can finally play the game. That's not really the way I like to play. Simic allows me to be a monster. I like being a monster. Anyway. Breaches. And a foil Thrashing Brontodon. So nothing too spicy, but some neat cards. I don't even know why I'm bothering with the land cycle, but here we go. All right, we got Hawkball of the Surging Soul. So this is supposed to be a +1/+1 counter deck. What are you? Okay. That seems super slow, but neat. I don't know. Either eyes. Well, let's just get to it. Sorry, I was really thinking about that one in deep. Like, what would I do with you? Rapid hybridization. I mean, I'm playing Simic here. The last thing I have a problem with is getting mana. This is the monster color. This is... You're combining the cruel efficiency of blue with the absolute rampaging of green. I mean, it's what it is. Okay, yeah. I have a feeling it's going to be the lowest value one by far, isn't it? But probably also the one that might play quite well right out of the box. Ripples of Potential. Wave Goodbye. Seems like an awesome card. In fact, yes, this is the one in which I need another copy of this to immediately slot it into another deck that I have that is a very well-built +1/+1 counter deck. It's actually a bit of a monster. Someday I'm going to review it on the channel. It's not mind-blowing, but it functions very well. And as has been said before, you knock it out and it's right back next turn. And it's true. Benthic Biomancer. Yeah, not much value in this one so far. Curse of the Swine, some decent playables. Emperor Mahale, Herald of the Secret Stream, that's a good reprint. Kindred Discovery, okay, I figured that had to be in one of these two decks. Kopala. So it gives them Ward 2 without saying it gives them Ward 2, so I wonder when this was printed. Master of the Pearl Trident. So you have all these things where, you know, they get +1/+1, but it's not +1/+1 counter. So I guess it's not +1/+1 counter deck. Svelin. Thassa, okay. Thieving Skydiver. Branching Evolution. Yeah, so that's the spicy reprint in this one, huh? So maybe it is a +1/+1 counter deck. Yep, maybe it is. I'm getting all the green +1/+1 fun now. Hardened Scales, Realm Walker, Cold Eyes Silky, Kamina. I think, yeah, it does +1/+1 stuff. Prime Speaker is, yep, we're on the +1. You have Simic Ascendancy. Who's Tishana? You can tell I don't know a whole lot about the original Ixalan block. Wow. That's a lot of effect. Expensive card, but you are playing Simic, so, you know, that's not really a problem. Metallic Mimic. So I find it interesting that the Pirate deck included all the artifacts to which really help out the Kindred, but this one doesn't contain as many. That's fascinating. I know the Pirates have less creatures that do those kind of effects, so that's probably what that is. So that's it, folks. That's just kind of a quick, actually not all that quick, but a kind of a run through on the Commander decks for this set. If you like Kindred decks, these are probably up your alley. I'm actually really impressed with a couple of them. That Vampire deck, that looks ready to roll and be a pain in the neck already. That Dinosaur deck looks like something. That Merfolk deck, yeah, I guess I don't know what I expected. That should have been what I expected. I mean, Merfolk are actually, they all work together, but like none single one is that special, except for Thrasios, which I want to get a copy of eventually. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Just an overview of the Commander decks. You know, let me know your thoughts below. Is there one of these that is exciting you, right? Is one of these like, I want to pick up that deck. That's my deck. That's my jam. And I know most people are going to say dinosaurs, which I get. I fully get. People like Stompy. All right, bye.